Well, what the audience will see, which is what's so wonderful about this review, is what it is. It starts with his most well-known German things, Threepenny Opera, Happy End, the whole German oeuvre, you might say, which people know, and there's been many productions back to the Raul Julia one, I think, which is a pretty famous one here in the 70s. And then it goes into Act Two, and I think what the audience will be surprised about it was all the Americans he wrote with.
He embraces a lot of the Broadway idioms and yet still brings a lot of what made his music special to his Broadway scores. So you have these scores like Lady in the Dark and One Touch of Venus and Lost in the Stars that really contain some of just the most absolutely gorgeous melodies you will ever hear. He worked with Ogden Nash, Maxwell Anderson, Ira Gershwin, Alan J. Lerner. He really sought some amazing people and really worked with just the absolute best that was around at that time.
I'm part of a lot of the songs, but probably one of the more famous ones is Mack the Knife, which for me is special because I was in the Broadway revival of Threepenny Opera as Lucy, and she didn't sing that song, so now I get to do it, which is pretty special for me.
It's rangy. That's the neat thing about doing a show like this, is we all get to play, like, it's a real ensemble-driven show where you get to play specific characters with specific points of view.
This Kurt Weill really taps into another side of my personality, a deep, dark side that has a lot of pain, I think, and beauty, a beautiful pain, if you will. So it's more of just looking at the depths into things and what's the human condition in a completely different way.
To be honest with you, I have booked 3 Broadway shows singing Kurt Weill. The same song, A Stranger Here Myself, which I'm not singing in this show.
I studied classical music as well as musical theater at the University of Michigan, so I've heard a lot of Kurt Weill, and he kind of straddles both genres, and I feel like I've been trained to do the same.
Weill is actually a bit more accessible, and perhaps that's why a lot of the songs have become pop songs. I mean, like The Doors have even done a song of his, so it's not as though people don't know him. They may not know that they know him, but they do.
Weill was writing at a time when there was a lot going on in the world, and so he was really kind of writing about his journey, his internal political journey that he was discovering as a young man coming to America. It's very timely right now, politically, and it's great music, it's great poetry, it's great lyrics.
The sheer scope of the music is so amazing, from the German songs, which everyone remembers the things from Mack the Knife, even Bobby Darin singing it, to the marvelous ballads, as I said, September Song. You're going to be surprised, I think, is the thing.
You're going to love the music, you're going to love the people, and I think it's going to really take you on a journey, especially during these times that we're living in right now. I think it's very important you come and see this show.